Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another Friday, which means that we have another Blogs with Boilon Friday. Now, as the game loads up, of course, I do want to talk about a few things here today, and that is going to be what's going to be contained within the blog. We're going to try to skim this a little bit more because I already kind of know what's in the blog, and I want to talk about the implications, about what's going to be happening in this game, how the game is kind of moving in a different direction, and how it's moving in a more free-to-play unfriendly direction. We're going to have the details of the pocket dimension or shattered dimension inside the blog as well. And no surprise, going to be the lack of a gladiator event, which a lot of people think is still coming, but it's not. So we're going to talk about that and more in this video. So if you're ready to go, let's boil this down. Now, before we get started, though, I do want to remind people that there is a player poll on the main website. If you go onto the front page, it should be in the top right corner. And then you can vote for the Cosmic Crucible tournament. Vote for whoever you want. But at the end of the day, you'll get 75 energy and 75 power cores for free. I believe the vote resets, though, at noon? For some reason, noon Pacific time. That's according to, because I'm doing this right at 2 o'clock right now. So according to the timer there. So do get that, get some free rewards, free cores, because you're going to need it. Honestly, you're going to need these fucking power cores for what's coming up next. Anyways, we have the blog, which shows the entire Annihilators team in the background here. I'm going to zoom in a touch here. So we have Weekend Arena Warriors. Now, I have seen in the data mines already that this is supposed to be the Gore version. At least we're getting one weekend of the Gore version instead of the Gladiator one we had for 2 weeks. We have old enemies. Again, all of this stuff has been data mined if you've already checked out my previous videos. So this is going to be Battle in Alliance War with Annihilators. You're going to earn Illumination Orbs from the Shattered Dimension node rewards, if that's accurate. This is the same orb that's in the event right now. So I don't know if they're using the orb twice in 2 different events for 2 weeks. That would be crazy. And then the old grudges. Oh, and spending power cores. Right. So I mentioned this in yesterday's video about Thanos Endgame. You should save your power. I know he's out like right now, but you should save and wait for this to go live on Tuesday. That way you can double dip. You know, you'll survive. You'll survive a weekend of arena, you know, without having to fast unlock him, because you're going to get a lot more progress by spending your power cores. We'll take a look at the event tables as well. Old grudges, which is just alliance credits, right? It's just the boxes. It's super easy. And then there's an alliance event milestone, Cosmic Dominance. So that's there too. Nightcrawler Blitz. Ares Battle Pass. This should be the third one, right? And this is going to be the free-to-play unlock for Ares. I'm not going to spend much time talking about that. Apparently, there's mixed opinions about how good Ares actually is. I don't have him unlocked. I didn't buy the pass. I don't know if I'm going to build him, actually, when I unlock him, so I don't know if I have enough gold for him. And then we have a quick rumble for Masters of Evil. League ratings update for CC Season 10 will be significantly reducing the number of times you reset. Are they going to tell us that they're going to reset? Number of points you earn by winning will change based on your tribunal rating. Below 1100. On winning, you'll earn more points than your opponent loses. 1100 to 1900. 1899. Winning, you'll earn the same number of points your opponent loses. So that's like where I think that's roughly where I am right now. I don't know who this applies to. On winning, you will earn less points than your opponent loses. I'm not a CC master. I actually don't know the implications of this. I didn't see this in advance. So let me know what, you know, if this is this a good thing or a bad thing? I honestly don't have enough time to think about that right now. On winning, you'll earn at least 1 point. What the fuck does that mean? This sounds stupid to me. But hey, I'm probably just haven't had enough time to sit here and think about it. So let me know if this matters down below. Hopefully it helps people at the lower ranks, though, climb, because there has been a lot of concerns that people like win 2 matches and actually lose points. That's insane. So hopefully that gets fixed. Friday free claim. This is near the top for some reason. 500 illumination orb fragments. So yeah, maybe they are keeping going with this orb that is there, because that contains the Illuminati characters, right? Or broadly speaking, it has Hank Pym and Black Panther Shuri shards in there. There's the Thanos Annihilator orb, actually. And then the Illumination orb, which is ongoing right now. So if they're continuing that for another week, maybe that's accurate. Old enemies does have a leaderboard. Okay, I thought it might, because it had a power core function. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Is that two different things, or is that the same thing? That's the same one. Okay, and then this here. So let's go into full screen mode. Let's take a look. So this is old enemies over here. Let's take a look on the side. Cosmic Power, Radioactive Treats, no Gladiator Shards, of course. Twilight Sword, more Radioactive Treats. Okay, cool. What's the points scoring system, though? So 6,000 for using Annihilators in War, limit 30k, so you have to use them 5 times. More points for Gladiator, Gore, and Thanos at 5, 6, 7 Yellow Star, and 2-1 on Power Core. So a lot less than the 5-1 that existed on Diamond Claws. That's a little bit unfortunate. And then Illumination or Fragments earned from running Pocket Dimension or Shatter, whatever the fuck it's called now. And we're going to talk about that as well. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, however. There is no skill gear. I thought it just said skill gear. I guess not. Anyways, there it is. There's going to be Radioactive Treats. That's important. So getting, top 5k or whatever, getting in the top 10,000 is still going to be important because there's going to be a lot of treats and ions, which obviously we need for the Odin grind that's going to be coming out, and some orbs there as well. So a lot of like purple ISO stuff that we're still going to need. So regardless, we're going to need to push this, and that's why I think even more so that you should be waiting to spending your power course for Thanos Endgame. You should wait for Tuesday, not Monday. It's going to be, the event starts on Tuesday because this current event was an 8-day milestone that they're moving the event start time to Tuesday, August 27th, which is indeed then. So make sure that you're waiting to blow all your power cores because every little bit is going to help on this. That means my event video is going to be on Monday, however, not on Sunday. We're going to be moving the event video to a different day because I always do this one day before the event goes live. So make sure that you're aware of that. The Old Grudges milestone 31. I'm not even going to open this. It's 3,100 Alliance credits over 7 days. It should be easy. This is like, I think, 4 boxes in your daily. Yeah, you get 4 boxes in your daily free claim over 6 days. I think you'll get this before this ends, I think. You can also actually save this in advance and then claim it when the event goes live. And that actually works too. So make sure you do that. I'll mention this in my event video. I'm not going to open this one. This is the Alliance War, Alliance-based milestone. These are pretty standard. Nothing special. I don't see anything special in there, really. Quick Rumble, not going to open that either. We're going to skim past that. Elite Store updates. Red Star and Diamond orbs moved. What? We're making the following changes. First, Red Star, Diamond, and Master have been moved. Okay, I guess from the main menu, from the main supply store. Purchasing silver and gold promotion credits with elite credits have been removed. Okay, I mean, nobody was really doing that anyways because of the Encouraging campaign. Well as Encourage converting elite credits into upwards into silver. Okay, so no, nothing's really changed. They're just kind of like switched it up a little bit. Raid Store updates 10x orbs reverted. Now you have the open all feature, right? That's it? Jesus Christ. They didn't even talk about Shatter Dimension in here. Did they literally forget to put Shatter Dimension in here? Even though they talked about how it's... Okay, you guys know that Shatter Dimension... Okay, that's insane. Okay, you guys know that Shatter Dimension is coming, right? It's in my data mines. Do I need to bring this up? Where's my data mine? I think I do, apparently. So let's... where is it? Hold on. Okay, here. This is my Discord. I didn't think I'd actually have to bring it up today in this video, but okay, so these are the Pocket Dimension data mines, which should be going live next week, because it said that literally in the main event that's starting on Tuesday. So this is what's required for Pocket Dimension. You need 3 Annihilators at gear tier 14, 15, 16, and then 3 Illuminati, which should be fine now at this point, 14, 15, 16. Then you need the Illuminati and Legendary Mythic, Annihilator, Legendary Mythic, but at the very end, you need 5 Annihilator or Illuminati at gear tier 18. So I've mentioned this in other videos, but I want to make it clear again here today. But you do need 3 Annihilators, and this is the crux of the issue, I think, that's been popping up on Reddit, that's been popping up on Discord, and something that I want to spend time talking about today, because there's a few props and a few statements that I want to kind of tell you about that basically... This is the Gladiator release event. Like, as much as people don't want to believe this, the current orb system that we're getting on the arena payout is the system, right? The Gladiator's Expedition, and also the current orbs that contain Gladiator shards. These are the release methods for these characters, at least for the Annihilators. So there's a few things I want to talk about, which I do have here. The Road to Annihilation. You guys probably have seen this. This was the Annihilators blog post. But a lot of people didn't believe the words that were on here. So it said, if you are, or actually, I'm at the down here, at the Annihilator orbs, set your sights on the Annihilator orbs, because that's where you'll find a major supply of Annihilator character shards. especially the new characters. There will be 3 separate orbs released in succession with each character, right? Like, so we've had a combination of this. We're going to be getting the Thanos orb. It should be starting today, honestly. We'll take a look at the contents of the orb as well, which contains Thanos, Gladiator, and Gore. Actually, I think it's in the store, right? So I do want to check that. It is there. Okay, so this is what you should be getting in the arena from now, I suppose, for any payouts starting now. And I want to take a look at this. So this is the same, right? Don't have to look at that. The center pillar at 75%. What? 1 shard of Silver fucking Surfer. It's gotten worse because the Gore orb was lower. It was at 50%. 11% for at least they tell you the value now. They actually say 1, 2, 8. I believe before they didn't have this. On 100. And then 8% for Gore. There is no fucking Gladiator in this. Oh, sorry, he is here. My bad. My bad, guys. Okay, I got premature. 5% chance for Gladiator. 8.5% for Gore. And 11.62% for Thanos. I think this is actually worse than the Gore orb. I think the Gore orb's still there. It must be, right? So the Gore, and there's the Gladiator orb, actually. So the Gladiator orb was 75% for Silver Surfer. So it's kind of being replicated in the Thanos orb. The Gore one should be here. And this was 54.5% for Surfer. So we've gone back in the other direction. It was 27% chance for Gore and 18% for Gladiator. This was actually a good orb, by and large. The Thanos orb has made it worse for all 3 characters. I couldn't even think that was even possible. 11.6, 8.5 rounding, 4.9 Gladiator. And 75% still for motherfucking Silver Surfer. Okay, so let's bring up some of the other props now that we know this. This statement here, like the Queen's Entourage orb, this is by community manager, influence relationship manager Lori. Some of you may know, some of you may not. Like the Queen's Entourage and Pim's Pal orbs, the team orbs, they're talking about the Annihilator orbs, are designed to help newer players such as those who do not have Silver Surfer catch up. Silver Surfer's in the fucking Blitz store, okay? You can buy them there. It's super easy. These team orbs are not the official release orb. And this is not the free-to-play unlock event. So, there is 675 orbs. The Gladiator one's fucking gone, so good luck. You know, you're not getting that again. And this is not the free-to-play unlock event. But it is. Here is the August 22nd meeting stuff from MSFPV. And I've highlighted, actually, a friend of mine highlighted this stuff here that I want to draw attention to regarding the Annihilator. So Player Council has asked about week-long free-to-play character acquisition event plans. Scopely has noted they are working on new and different methods of character releases like Ares via the Battle Pass, which, by the way, is coming up on its 3rd pass, and it's about 1+ months to get Ares free-to-play. Fine. He's, you know, a lot of people aren't bothered because he's kind of mixed results. But anyways, not the point. And now the Annihilator's team orbs in Arena. While these team orbs leave players feeling lacking, they are coming through events longer and paired with release events that reward character shards for opening the team orbs. So they've admitted that the milestone is the release event because it's rewarding character shards for opening the orbs. This has been showing that free-to-play character acquisition is happening more and faster than previous methods. Now, one thing I do want to say at the outset here is that this is not MSFPV saying this, Scopely saying this. I do want to say that the reason why this may have happened then was because the Diamond Claws event, which was running, had 2 orbs available, the Gladiator and the Gore orb, throughout the event, and it had a 5-to-1 power core point. You know, you spend 1 power core and get 5 points. So a lot of people were spending their power cores using the Gladiator or the Gore orb to do this, and that's probably why. Now, if going forward that all of these leaderboard events have power core functions, then yeah, you're probably going to see more people spending their power cores on character orbs, or at least that's what you should be doing. But they've never been very clear or transparent about what the fuck they're doing. Is this what they expect us to do? Then they need to come out and fucking say it. Because I think our expectation of is what it was before, right? You know, they're no longer Hank Pimming it. They're not Pimming it anymore, Hanking it. they're doing a whole brand new thing. So yes, I think this honestly confirms to me that this is the release system. That I was reading someone told me that basically the game is no longer free to play, or I mean it's pay to it can be pay to play too. Pocket Dimension is going to be a mix of pay to play and lucky to play, right? So I don't care if you got really lucky on an orb. That does not make the orb good. All right? It just means you got lucky and that RNG was on your side. So when we have Shattered Dimension start next Tuesday and you don't have 3 Annihilators, well, that's your problem, right? That because you didn't spend power cores when you should have because they totally told us to, right? So I haven't cored Gore at all. I want to show you that yeah, okay, I'm at 49. I think I've had okay luck. I don't know actually. Let me know where you are at Gore. If you have not cored, how many shards do you have for him? I'm at 49 out of 100. I have not cored a single orb for him. I did, however, get some pretty good luck on Gladiator, and I spent cores on him. I spent about 5,000 cores, I think, on Gladiator because I got him in early unlock because I knew that I really wanted him both as a character. So I will be able to run Pocket Dimension. But I know that there's a lot of people out there who will not because they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know they had to do this. They thought there was a free-to-play event, right? And that's natural because that's what we would have think. Who the fuck knows about Thanos? But just wait until Tuesday to actually spend your power cores on him because that way you're going to double dip for the event. And that honestly, at this point, makes the most sense. And there's a leaderboard. So yeah, that's what I would do. But I think that it's right to be angry about this because we were not told. Now we're seeing the writing on the wall, what's going on in the game, and we have to adapt. I guess really is that it. But I think it's okay to be frustrated about this because I am as well. And just to really just drive home the point here, this is my character spreadsheet, of course. Hank Pym was over here on the right. Oh wait, sorry. Actually, yeah. Between these are the available. The free to play release events. So between 11th of July and the 5th of August. Right now, we have Gladiator is going on 17 days. However, we know that he's not in next week's event, right? So this is going to get to about 30 days or more if he even has a free-to-play event. I honestly don't believe he is. I think that these are the free-to-play free-to-play events. Now, it's possible that the Thanos orb in the arena will stay for a while. We don't know how long it's going to be there. We don't know anything because they're not telling us. However, we do know that the showcase does last for another 41 days. So we could suggest that the Thanos orb will be in there for a while longer, but we don't know 100%. I think that's it. I'm just really frustrated with this new system and new direction of the game when it comes to free-to-play release methods for the characters because they haven't said jack shit about this specifically, and I wanted to bring this to your attention, and I just wanted to understand. I wanted to get this off my chest, honestly, too. Yeah, it was a bit of a ranty video. I should have said that up front, actually. My bad. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, how you're feeling about this. Are there some of you who do not have 3 Annihilators? Because if you don't, make sure that you do by Tuesday or shortly thereafter. Otherwise, you will not be able to participate in the Pocket Dimension. Also, P.S., if you didn't know what the rewards are, it's a 7 Red Star Silver Surfer and a 2 Diamond Gladiator. I'm pretty sure those are the rewards, not a 1 Diamond Gladiator from the data mine, but I'm pretty sure it's a 2 Diamond. Anyways, that's it. Maybe there's another blog. You know what? Let's just double check. Is there another blog? Did I miss something? They put out a second one? No, I don't think they did. Okay. They updated it? Just double check. No, they did not. Okay, get fucked, Commanders. That's the end. Enjoy your weekend. There's going to be some more videos on the channel, of course. Until next time, stay safe and healthy. And I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.